Hello and welcome to the Erasmus Intensive Program, Global Heritage and Sustainability, Geological, Cultural and Historical. I'm Lola Pereira, the responsible for this intensive program. In this session, we're going to show you the characterization of rocks, both in the quarry, in the hand specimen as well. And we will going to have some petrography sessions to see these rocks under the microscope. We will visit some of the quarries that were used for building the historical constructions in Salamanca. We will see some granites and we will see some sandstones. We will see how some of these rocks in the quarry show specific characteristics that make us think that they are not going to behave properly once in the construction. That is our role, to select the good rocks for the construction. We are going to visit as well the sandstone and the granite that were used in the construction of historical buildings. Here we have an example, the new Cathedral of Salamanca. The architects centuries ago knew very well what kind of rock should be used. They knew that the sandstone could not be used in the base course of the building because the high porosity. So they used the granite to build the base course, and then for the other part of the building they used the sandstone because it was very easy to carve. We will see some features of this granite and we will tell you about the different names of the rocks depending on the textures and the features the rock presents. We will show you some concepts about natural stone, because natural stone is all rock that can be obtained in blocks or pieces of a certain size to allow their use or sale. But not all natural stones can serve for the same purposes. For example, we will distinguish between masonry stone and ornamental stone. Masonry stone is a natural stone that has been selected for its use in construction but does not support polishing. However, ornamental stone can support polishing, but sometimes it cannot serve to build structures. We will show you some examples of very good natural stone that can serve to construct structures but cannot be polished, and we will show you some ornamental stones that can be polished but they don't have enough strength to build structures in the constructions. There are many different kinds of ornamental stones. We'll show you some Spanish natural stones but some imported natural stones that can be polished. To have an idea about the different kind of ornamental stones we can find in the market, here you have the famous painting by Pablo Picasso, Guernica, which was made with different figures. We have a reconstruction here of all the figures, the different figures of the Guernica, and each figure is done by a different kind of ornamental stone. But centuries ago, the rock didn't have commercial names, so the locals named the rocks depending on the shape, on the way the outcrop, the color, or some features the rock, the natural stone, show. For example, here we have what we call piedra berroqueña, which means that this granite shows in the outcrop as craggy and rocky. Here we have an example we call piedra sangrante, bloody stone. That is because the stone has a very distinctive red color looking like blood. Sometimes some features of the rock made the locals name them depending on these features. For example, we have a granite in Salamanca which is called piedra pajarilla, little bird stone. This is because this granite presents these nodules, this accumulation of tourmaline, which resembles birds flying. This name, piedra pajarilla or little bird stone, was used to name all the granites in the area. It started to be a local name for all the granites, and it's because if you see a slab of this granite, it looks like a sky full of flying birds. However, when the Industrial Revolution arrived, our harbors started to be full of exotic stones. They were natural stones coming from India, from China, from Pakistan, from Brazil, because the most important thing related to natural stones since then was the beauty. But we as scientists know that beauty is not the best characteristic of a natural stone. The best characteristic is the physical strength. For this, quarrying a natural stone has to be related as well to different other features like environment. We will visit a concept, green building movement, which is related to the low energy and the low water that should be used when quarrying natural stone. We will see the relationship between some natural stone with isolation of buildings related to temperature. All this is very important and is related to the part of what we've called sustainability within this Erasmus intensive course. I hope you enjoy.